This is an AI-generated audio of Vladimir Putin delivered during the Victory Parade on Red Square, May 9th, 2024. The translation and pictures are provided on the Kremlin website and are presented as is. This is not intended as an endorsement of the views expressed and may contain offensive commentary. Discretion is advised.
Citizens of Russia, dear veterans, comrade soldiers and sailors, sergeants and sergeant majors, midshipmen and warrant officers, comrade officers, generals and admirals, soldiers and commanders, frontline personnel participating in the special military operation, I congratulate you on Victory Day. This is our main, truly national, sacred holiday. Today, we are honoring our fathers and grandfathers and grand-grandfathers. They defended their native land and crushed Nazism, liberated the peoples of Europe, and displayed unparalleled heroism in combat and on the home front. Today, we are witnessing attempts to distort the truth about World War II. This truth is a sore for those who have developed a habit of basing their effectively colonial policy on duplicity and lies. They are tearing down memorials to those who really fought Nazism, erecting monuments to traitors and Hitler's accomplices, and erasing the memory of the heroism and noble spirit of the liberators and the great sacrifice they made for the sake of all life on earth. Harboring revanchist sentiments, making a mockery of history, and seeking to justify present-day Nazi followers is part of what constitutes a common policy of Western elites to fuel regional conflicts, interethnic and interreligious strife, and to contain sovereign and independent centers of global development. We reject exceptionalist claims of any country or alliance. We know what this unchecked ambition may lead to. Russia will do utmost to avoid a global confrontation, but it will not allow itself to be threatened. Our strategic forces are always in combat readiness. The West would love to forget the lessons of World War II, but we remember that the destiny of humankind was decided during the colossal battles of Moscow, Leningrad, Rzew, Stalingrad, Kursk, Kharkov, Minsk, Smolensk, and Kiev, and in the intense and bloody fighting from Murmansk to the Caucasus and the Crimea. For the first 3 long and harsh years of the Great Patriotic War, the Soviet Union, along with all its constituent republics, fought the Nazis virtually single-handedly, while the virtually of all Europe worked to support the Nazi war machine. But let me emphasize, Russia has never belittled the significance of the Second Front or that of Allied assistance. We honor the valor of all members of the anti-Hitler coalition, the resistance movement, the underground movement, and guerrillas, as well as the courage displayed by the peoples of China fighting for their independence against militarist Japan's aggression. We will forever remember, and we will never forget, our joint struggle and the inspiring traditions of alliance. Friends, Russia is now going through a difficult watershed moment of its history. The fate of our motherland and its future depend on each us. Today, on Victory Day, we feel it ever more sharply and never fail to draw inspiration from our generation of the brave, noble, and wise victors and the way they cherished friendship and remained firm in the face of adversity, always trusted themselves and their country, and had a sincere and selfless love for their motherland. We are celebrating Victory Day against the backdrop of the special military operation. All of those engaged in it on the front lines are our heroes. We are humbled by your fortitude and self-sacrifice. All of Russia stands with you. Our veterans too believe in you, and they are worried about you, that they remain involved emotionally in your lives. And heroism is an unbreakable tie that binds this heroic generation together. Today, we honor the radiant memory of those whose lives were taken by the Great Patriotic War, the memory of sons, daughters, fathers, mothers, grandfathers, grand-grandfathers, husbands, wives, brothers, sisters, family members, and loved ones and friends. We bow our heads while cherishing the memory of the Great Patriotic War's veterans who are no longer with us. In memory of civilians who died in the barbarous shelling and terrorist attacks committed by the neo-Nazis, and of our brothers in arms who have fallen in the struggle against neo-Nazism and in the righteous fight for Russia. I declare a minute of silence. Our dear veterans, comrades, and friends, May 9th is always an emotional and poignant date. Every family cherishes its heroes, looks at their photographs, their dear, beloved faces, remembers their family members and their tales of war and toil. Victory Days unites all generations. We are going forwards, relying on our centuries-old traditions and feeling confident that together we will ensure a free and secure future of Russia. Glory to the valiant armed forces. For Russia, for victory. Hurrah!